What it do, dog?
What up, best friend?
What up, bruh?
Shit, chilling, man. How you doing?
Bro, I'm fucking chilling, bro. What
Good
was
shit.
it? I'm about to say it's Tuesday night, but it's fucking not. It's Thursday night, which means I'm off tomorrow, which means cheers, motherfucker.
Let's go, dog.
Cheers to your water and Miller Lite.
Electrolytes, dog.
Electrolytes. I already had my Gatorade Zero, bro. I got my electrolytes.
Dude, you gotta have the Gatorade Fit. Those are where it's
Are
at.
they actually good?
Yeah, there's no natural flavors and all that bullshit. You know what my girl's on.
Do you like Prime?
Never had it, but I guarantee it's ass for you.
It's like coconut water, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's bad for you or not, but it's not bad.
It's coconut water. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of the body armors, I believe. It's very similar to a body armor.
I mean, if it's coconut water, I would love that.
See, I hate coconut water, but they're not bad.
I love them.
That's your island vibes, bro.
That's my island boy, dog.
But anyways, bro, episode 31 over the octagon, baby. Welcome in, everyone. This is I don't know how many YouTube episodes this is for us now, but we started about 2 months ago, and last week, thanks to everyone who watched it. It was actually our biggest episode to date. We hit a good mark for our YouTube, which is huge. So thanks for everybody who continues to support us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, whatever you watch us on. We're gonna keep grinding, keep growing, and every week, as long as we're seeing the growth, we're gonna keep doing this for y'all. So we appreciate that.
And you gotta admit, it was a fucking awesome episode.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was good, man.
Ed and Eddie, do you know what I'm saying?
I edited any and we clipped it out with the Chris Benoit part. That was awesome.
Oh, that Chris Benoit clip did pretty well too.
It did, man. Those clips are hitting on YouTube now.
Had a couple hundred views on both Instagram and on YouTube. And shout out to Murky for creating a short. He created his own short where he clipped it and made a new short, and it ended up getting 1,000+ views, I'm pretty sure. So
What?
Yeah.
Let's go, Murky.
So appreciate that, man. Keep spreading the word out there. Keep getting us out there. But yeah, man, we had I know me and Murky did a spar sesh Sunday where we kind of just highlighted the last week's card. It wasn't like, oh, holy shit card or anything like that. So we don't really need to go over it today because we got a lot to discuss, especially with UFC 292 coming up this Saturday. So, but yeah, overall, good week of cards. I think we can definitely talk about last night. No, last night was Wednesday night. Tuesday night, we had the Dana White Contender Series on. And man, talk about the first week was okay, but last week shows you like, okay, Dana White Contender Series is back. It's back and it's fully on. We had a bunch of good knockouts. We had a couple of good strikes. Man, the one fight to start the night, the very first fight was a ruthless TKO. And then we had a sub the next one, and then the Emil Salmes fight, man, was like a grappling wrestling match the whole time. They barely struck. It was just like they were just wrestling each other. They looked like they were dead after the second round, but it was so entertaining because they never stopped wrestling the whole fight.
Oh, it's like one of those fights that's just a full-on scramble.
Full-on scramble the whole time. Like, dude, when you go and watch that fight tonight, you'll see what I'm talking about. It was literally just a full-on scramble the whole time.
That will test your endurance to the max, man.
Yeah. And then Aslan, dude, the co-main, or the second to last fight, man, that guy's fucking good, man.
Fire.
Yeah, bro. He's got hands, bro, and he is lights out. When he connects, it hurts, and he laid that guy out. Renito Jr., like it was dirty.
Is there any like projected favorites at all?
No, because you just don't really know.
Really?
I mean, yeah, there's projected favorites for sure, but yeah, you can bet on them, and they have lines and things like that. But like, if you really think about it, the Dana White Contender Series is like, all right, so say like me and you were like, we're wanting to both get in the UFC. Like, this is your next step to getting a contract in the UFC. So regardless of who you're fighting, these are like the best of the best, like pro amateur fighters trying to get into the UFC.
Damn, do they give any like people that are like 2-0 a chance to get in there?
I don't think 2-0, but we have like 8-0, 9-0, 5-1.
Ooh, for real.
Yeah, so I'm assuming like 5-1 on like oh, and Mora, that the chick, bro, the girl's 9-0. She's ruthless, dude.
Really.
Oh, bro, her submission game is nasty.
My backdrop looks cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, you're moving, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Got the trees in the background.
I'm just a nature boy, Ric Flair. What's up?
Oh shit. But yeah, no, Dana White Contender Series didn't disappoint this week. It was, I think, all 5 winners got contracts, I'm pretty sure. So all 5 winners got into the UFC. That's how good it was.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And then the underdog, the biggest underdog on the card, actually, Al Sawadi, he ended up edging out a 30-27 win over the biggest favorite. So he ended up beating the biggest favorite 30-27. Like dominated all 3 rounds.
That's huge.
So that right there goes to show you. I also want to give a shout out to me, motherfucker, because I've been doing this fucking Verdict MMA online, and your boy plays top 10% in the fucking nation, bro, in the world. That shit was dope.
That's sick, bro. Over the octagon, let's go.
I
What?
know, bro. I was sitting there messaging Murky while we were watching it, and I kept sending him pictures. I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like, I got that right. Because like to get points, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever played it, but each week, I do fantasy MMA. So each week I go in, I pick the fighters, I pick the outcome of the fight, and I pick the round of the fight that the outcome happens. And this week, going into the last fight, I was the 27th. I was in 27th place in the world out of like 50 something thousand people. So that shit was, let me see if I can, oh, is it not going to give me the Dana White Contender Series one? Damn, I was trying to look at it. So anyways, yeah. But I got like the first 4 fights. I got the winner, the outcome, and the round correct. And then going into the 4th fight, I was the 27th ranked. And then the 4th fight, unfortunately, I did lose the 4th fight because I had the heavy favorite. But it still put me back into like 100th out of in the world, which was still pretty crazy. In top 10% in the world. That's the first time I've done that on that app. Normally I'm in like the top 25%, top 50%, but top 10% is pretty fucking big. So I think next time around, I'm going to start putting a little bit of money into it and playing some of the money games, because you can do like head-to-head duels, like $10, $5, $20, like buy-in fantasies, and you can play against other people in the world, like head-to-head and things like that. So I might end up giving that a shot. Might be fun and entertaining, and spice up the degenerate side of me.
Hey, bring him back out, dog. I miss him.
Oh shit, it's still here, bro. Trust me.
Every Thursday night he makes an appearance at 1 a.m. Watch out.
Ain't lying, bro. Whether it's fucking getting on these gambling sites or playing some wild bets on the UFC, the degenerate side never leaves, baby. Thanks to the Overs Club. You know what we do.
Go, babe. What's up, dog?
But yeah, man, you got to watch that tonight. Dana White Contender Series, hell of an episode last week. I'm super stoked for this. This is definitely one of my favorites that the UFC does. I think this is easily better than The Ultimate Fighter.
It's been better, man. Past years, dude. It's been better, dog. Ultimate Fighter hasn't been popping since, shit. I couldn't tell you the last good one. This one I don't even want to talk about.
I'd say 5 seasons ago, maybe.
Yeah, I'd probably say more than that.
So I don't really know.
You got a lot of boring guys who aren't characters. They're not allowing the drinks. They're not allowing all this stuff. Everyone has a story. All these men are crying. Sack up, pussy.
Right? Sack up, pussy. Oh, shit.
Hard to watch. He's like, dude, I've been gone for 3 days. My daughter, man. Fuck, she's 13.
I know, right? This fucking dude, get over it, bro. You're here to fight, and you're trying to get into the UFC. But
yeah.
But anyways, so Dana White Contender Series is back. Tomorrow night we have the PFL playoffs, the heavyweights, and I believe it's the heavyweights and the flyweight. It's the ladies, so I don't really. Let me try to remember which it is. We have the heavyweight semifinals. Oh, it's the heavyweight semifinals for women and what? Oh fuck. They have heavy. Heavyweight women? Not right.
How big is the heavyweight woman? It's probably like.
I don't
I don't
think
want to say
that's the weight class. Oh yeah, featherweights. I was like, it only said heavyweights on there. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. I knew it was I said flyweight, but featherweights. Yeah. So heavyweights and featherweights tomorrow. Some pretty big matchups, dude. We got and we've watched a couple of these guys before. The Fiera versus Green, the heavyweight finals. That shit's gonna be a banger. Definitely a knockout coming soon. Pacheco, the chick who's back, she's going for back-to-back $1 million winner. So that'll be huge. And then you have the third and fourth. I think it's the top four, right? So that's how the PFL playoffs work. It's the top four in each weight class. One fights 4, 2 fights 3.
Yeah.
And then the winner goes on to fight in the championship for the $1 million. So but yeah, so some good fights tomorrow. We had a couple of issues though. I know they had some weight issues. Now they have a super heavyweight fight because some guy weighed in at like 273 pounds when the weight limit is 265. Like, how do you miss weight heavyweight by 7 pounds?
That's insane, dude. Who is this motherfucker? I'm kind of excited for him.
I think it was Buckley. It was the guy who missed weight by 7 pounds. So it's like, how the fuck do you miss weight by that much?
Dude, he probably wasn't even paying attention to his own weight. Oh my, that's nuts, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or he's not training. I don't know, man. Is he a taller dude or is he just fucking short and
fat? Probably tall and fat. Both.
Yeah.
The lethal combo.
Dude, that's almost 300 pounds, dude.
I know.
That's insane.
I know. That's wild. They're going to be out of breath in like 30 seconds.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that. That could be, I mean, the dude's got power, Avi.
Yeah, well, me and Murky will be in, if you want to come in too, Nasty, I don't know I know you're going out of town actually, so disregard, but me and Murky, if you're listening right now, me and Murky will be doing a fight companion tomorrow. So we'll be live on the Over the Octagon YouTube for each fight. We'll just be in here talking, hanging out, watching the fights. We can't show the fights for, copyright purposes, but we'll be in here watching them together, just kind of talking, having a good time. So if you want to come into the chat, hang out, come into the Discord, hang out, feel free. We'll be just kind of chilling in here, doing a little fight talk while the fights are going on. So that'll be fun tomorrow. So tune in for that. Other than that, I want to get into 292, but I feel like we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about it. So I want to kind of cover everything first, if that's cool with you. If you want to just kind of talk about some other shit before we get into 292. Sorry guys, we're going to make y'all wait. If you're listening, I know you're probably busy, so you want to get in and listen to the good stuff first, but I think we're going to spend a little bit of time on that. So I want to skip it to the end. So feel free to skip over whatever you want to just to listen to our 292 review. But so I have a couple of notes that I want to talk about. I just finished watching the fight, the pre-fight, what you call it, the fucking talk conference, whatever they call it. I'm blanking on that right now. Where all the fighters are sitting on the stand, the press conference.
Oh, the best part of it.
Yeah, I was just watching the press conference for 292, and Nasty, I must say, man, Aljo is fucking annoying. I think he's gonna beat the shit out of Sean O'Malley, unfortunately. Ian Gary is annoying.
Really? I didn't get to see this yet. So what did Ian Gary do?
So he's really trying to beat Conor McGregor almost too hard.
Oh, is it cringe?
It's very cringe, dude. It is maybe because maybe it's like looking at it in like an adult eyes, like I'm like a grown man looking at this young kid, because he's only like mid-20s. So like maybe if I was in my younger 20s, like if me and you were your age, like his age, we'd be like, oh, this guy's the fucking shit. But like sitting here as like in my 30s looking at a guy trying to replicate a guy who was in my era of like legends, it's cringe to watch.
What is he doing, man?
He's really trying to go at Neil Magny for this whole kid thing. So like I guess Neil Magny said on something like I'm accustomed to beating my kids or something like that, so I can't wait to beat my next kid on Saturday night. And then Ian Gary was talking about like basically he's like, I'm accustomed to whooping my kids. So like on Saturday night, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And I guess Ian Gary took it as like Neil Magny beats his kids. And so he's like, no man should beat his kids. You shouldn't put your hands on kids. Like he's like turning it into this like Neil Magny beats his kids type thing. And he's overdoing it. And he's like, he's using the whole like, you shut your mouth. You'll talk whenever I tell you to talk.
No, he's not doing that.
Yeah, he is, dude. It's cringe as fuck.
Oh, what a pussy, dude. Be you.
I know, man. I was just saying the same thing. I'm like, dude, if he would just be himself, like, and just be the guy who be himself, be the guy he should be. And then as he gets bigger, he's going to have a reputation because he could be the next Ireland champion, you know?
Dude, his hands are lethal, man. I see him fucking him up.
So, and I definitely could see him fucking up Neil Magny. But yeah, it was very cringe in the conference, press conference. A few things I did learn from the press conference. Zhang Wei Li is scary. She's probably gonna fucking run through Amanda Lemos, in my opinion. But we'll talk about that here in a second too. Then Sean O'Malley Sterling, that's a good build up, man. Sean O'Malley's he's just a weird, goofy dude, and Aljamain Sterling is just so fucking annoying. He's so fucking annoying, dude. I actually have a slight respect for him. So in person, in this whole like in the face of the fans, he's annoying. But when he does like podcasts and stuff and like talks to like people who actually trying to get to know him, he doesn't sound like much of an idiot. He doesn't sound like, you know, the Aljamain Sterling you want to dislike. I listened to him on the Spinning Backfist podcast earlier today, and he sounded like, okay, man, I can respect this guy. You know, he sounds like he knows what he wants. He's had a long journey. Yeah, he's won a lot. He's had a lot of controversy in his career. So it takes a lot to overcome stuff like that. So, but when you get out in front of this big crowd and you start acting like an idiot, you know, I don't know. I just can't get down with it. But anyways, we're about to get on to 292. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Mike. He has a fight this Saturday. I'll be in the Discord, hoping that I get a live feed from one of the boys. So Mike, good luck. If you listen to the podcast, I know you're cutting weight right now because I tried to get you on tonight to do a little pre-fight interview, but I know you're cutting weight right now. So good luck with your fight this weekend. Kick some fucking ass. Can't wait to watch your fight on Saturday, big dog.
Let's go.
Funny story before we get into 292. I saw this on Twitter earlier, and I know I talked about it. It just reminded me of something that me and you would do. It was Theo Vaughn. He was talking to Sean O'Malley, and he was like, he said, man, there was this one time, I can't really do a Theo Vaughn voice, but he's like, man, this one time, man, I got so high that I was sitting there watching the UFC Fight Pass, and man, I thought I was watching a live event, man. So I started tweeting about the event. And he said people started commenting like, what are you talking about? He's like, man, I was so stoned I thought I was watching an event that was from 7 years ago. Bro. And all I could think about was, bro, I swear to God I would do something stupid like that.
Bro, I do that, but it's not when I'm high. It's when I'm drunk at a bar. I'll be like, damn, I'll get into a game. Then in the bottom left corner, I see replay.
Oh, dude, have you ever seen the videos of the people who like get tricked? Like they'll like play a game or something and like people won't realize that it's like a replayed game. I know people used to like trick people, like bet their friends who they knew didn't watch a football game or something, and like play the game back and play the game knowing the outcome already. I've seen videos of that shit before, like, but I don't think no true fan is going to be that stupid, but there are dumb people out there like that. But I could totally see that in like the UFC though. Like a casual fan, they really don't know shit, bro. They know what they like, but you could easily trick them with some bullshit.
Listen, if I gave your little brother, little B, 5 beers, I could pull that in one night with him. I'd be like, yo, who you got on this?
100%.
He'd be like, nasty, what's up?
Dude, you could literally go to the Cyril Gane John Jones fight and be like, dude, John Jones is fighting tonight. Hype it up early in the day, and then get to the fight and be like, all right, I'll take John Jones via submission in the first round, and Zach would be like, "Nah, man, he could get knocked the fuck out, bro. Nah."
You'd be talking shit the whole night, calling me a bitch.
Gotta love Lil B. Shout out to my brother. He's having a baby boy. We just found out this week. So got me a little cousin, and his name will be Cash. If you guys know my brother, that's the perfect name for his son.
Oh, Cash is gonna have hands too, dude. Cash could be the next Sean O'Malley.
Cash is finna be the next fucking Bryce Mitchell. Damn hillbilly on a farm and a cowboy hat. Dude, if you don't know my brother, he is the most hybrid human being you will ever meet.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, man. He is a hybrid. He
literally is. He'll get down with the thugs and then he'll go and hang out with the rednecks. It don't make no sense.
Dude, he gets respect from the hood and the country.
He really does.
You know, he can do whatever he wants, man. And the thing is, he'll rap battle anyone and he'll fight anyone too. It's awesome.
Dude, I've seen my brother get pissed off at guys who like were 10 years older than him. Be like, I'll fucking kick your ass. I'll kill you. He's got that Gilbert blood in him.
Dude, when the Gilberts get cross-eyed, y'all better watch out, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, dude. People listening to this are going to laugh at that because they call me Wonky-Eyed Bird.
Yeah. A wonky-eyed bird, man. Let it get lit.
There's only a few people that know about the wonky-eyed bird. When it gets intense and I start to get a lazy eye, you better watch the fuck out. That means I'm in there. Oh, shit. But anyways, all right, now it's officially time, peeps. So appreciate you listening to our news. UFC 292 Nasty. Let's fucking get right into it, baby. We have a great card this week.
It's insane. It's fucking stacked, Joel.
And I'm going to be honest with you. There's one fight on the early prelims that I am really excited for.
Okay, which one's that?
Andrea Lee versus Silva.
Okay.
Do you remember watching Natalia Silva about a month and a half or about 2 months back?
See, I remember it's Silva or was it Suarez, but she was like submitting everyone. I don't know if this is her.
No, this is not her. You were in here though. We watched it. Silva was the chick that had the fucking lethal hands.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm looking her up right now, dude. She's been piecing people.
She is a demon, bro. And we both were like, okay, yeah, she's gonna be a champion one day.
I remember her, dude. I remember her. She's 15-5-1.
Yeah.
And she's hot as fuck.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, wow. I can't wait for the fucking early prelims.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, I'm really excited for that fight. And I'm taking her. My very first bet of the week so far is for Silva inside the distance via submission or TKO over Andrea Lee. So lock that in. I feel like that's a pretty solid lock. Silva her hands are incredible. If she fights any way like she did in her last fight, she should have no problem piecing up Lee.
Yeah, she's gonna piece up Lee. I feel like Lee's gonna be backpedaling this whole entire fight, man. I've seen Lee fight a lot. I remember her a little bit around like last year. She doesn't impress me at all.
Yeah, so. She lost to Macy Barber this year.
Yeah. Dude,
earlier this year.
Dude, Macy Barber's a fucking thug, bro.
Yeah, she's good too, bro.
I like Macy Barber, man. I can't wait for her, dude. She's got good coaching too.
Yep. So that's the fight I'm looking for in the early prelims. And now we get into the prelims. So the prelims in itself, so we have the 2 title fights for the Ultimate Fighter. So that's going to start out the prelims. So that should be pretty elite right off the rip because we got 2 fights with ex-UFC fighters who are finally getting their shot to get a UFC contract. Winner of this gets that UFC contract, gets to stay in the UFC and fight. So first off, we got Cody Gibson Brackatona. I've been watching The Ultimate Fighter. I know you've been keeping up somewhat. I've been watching The Ultimate Fighter. Brackatona is fucking good. His grappling, his wrestling is elite. Cody Gibson is a striker. He's got incredible striking skills. I really don't know how I see this one going because I know Katona, his wrestling is really good. So if he finds, this is almost similar to like a a less skilled O'Malley versus Sterling type deal, you know?
Yeah.
So Katona has really good grappling. He's good, gets good submission, good wrestling, but he can also strike. The only thing is he's 4 inches small, or he's 5'6". So it makes it hard for him to strike a guy that's 5'10". So he's going to have to end up taking him down, working his magic. Cody Gibson, on the other hand, has been pretty dominant in his striking abilities and is going to be able to maybe control that takedown defense. How I see this one going personally, I think Katona's got the better dedication. I think he has the ability to be somewhat of a better fighter in the UFC. But I don't know, man. Cody could land some power punches and get him out of there. But I've seen Katona take a lot of hits too. So it's going to really depend on who's the fresher in the octagon on that day, I feel like. And if Katona can control the grappling exchange, I think he wins single-handedly.
Yeah, I've caught up on both of them, man. And I like Katona, dude. He's a beast. He reminds me of a lot of, solid guys back in the day, dude. But I see it's whoever has their day, whoever plays their game.
Yeah,
and controls their game. And honestly, I can see Cody Gibson doing it because
I could too. No, I really could.
Good, and if I was to bet, I would definitely bet on Cody Gibson, dude. 3rd round TKO.
I like that. I actually don't hate that. Actually, 3rd round TKO, Cody Gibson. And then we have Austin Hubbard and Kurt Hollabaugh. Both these guys too, same thing. Kurt a little bit more jiu-jitsu. But Hubbard is a good wrestler too, man. So I think the striking exchange is going to be the game changer in this fight, and they're very equivalent in the striking game. So that one's going to be a really good fight. I really don't have a pick or a winner who I think is going to win that fight yet, but I like both of those guys. They both had some pretty solid runs in the Ultimate Fighter. So
yeah, not too bad.
And then we got the co-main to the prelims, Rodriguez and Lulina. I don't even know how to say his name, but we got him. Excuse me. Rodriguez, man. So he's coming off of a big loss. Everybody had him really hyped up going into his last fight because he had a vicious TKO the fight before, and then he gets viciously TKO'd.
Yeah, man, that's happening a lot lately. These guys that can put you on your ass do not protect their chin that well lately.
They do not. And then Tualuan, I'm not too familiar with him, so I don't really know much about him, so I can't really speak much about him. The only thing is this is a game of watch your fucking face, and I think Rodriguez is going to catch him just based off of what I've seen. He just looks like he's in the better shape. He looks like he's the better fighter, in my opinion. I don't want to make a bet on this fight because I don't really know much about Tualuan. So I don't really want to say, but I just know Rodriguez in his history he needed a rebound fight to get his name back in the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
and I'm not saying that's what it is, but I mean, I would wink at it. You know what I'm saying? I think it is, and I hope it is because Rodriguez is entertaining, dude, and I want to see more of that. I want to see a fucking finishing fight, and he's on both sides of it. So I think,
and he's a big ass middleweight too, dude. 6'3".
He's a fucking huge middleweight. He's all the potential to be a fucking monster.
Exactly. So, but anyway, so top off the prelims, veteran Chris Weidman versus Brad Tavares. I think this one's going to be a really good fight. I think, yeah, Tavares is really good. He's actually impressed me here recently with his last few fights. I know he's gotten some losses, but his losses come, via Duplessis and Bruno Silva. So, I mean, not the worst losses, but he has the ability to do well. And then, Chris Weidman is a veteran. He's been around for a long time. He's coming up on 40 years old. His last fight though was in 2021.
Been 2 years, man. So, and he got knocked the fuck out.
So, but he's fought some of the best in the business. Dominic Reyes, Kevin Gastelum. I remember when he got the big victory over Kevin Gastelum back in the day.
He knocked out Anderson Silva.
Yeah, and Luke Rockhold he lost to. He beat Vitor Belfort as the champ. I mean, he was the champ for What, he was the champ for what, five or six title fights?
I think so, man. I mean, dude, the dude was a beast.
Because Luke Rockhold was the one that took his belt, right?
Did he? I'm not sure.
Because I know he beat Anderson Silva, and then I think he beat Vitor Belfort.
Dude, he beat Silva twice.
He beat Silva twice.
I think. Yeah, he beat Silva twice, dude. What the fuck?
Was this in 2013? Okay, I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, he beat Silva twice.
Okay, and he beat Lyoto Machida too. I remember that now. I forgot about the Machida fight, but I remember the Vitor Belfort fight, and yeah, he lost to Luke Rockhold. That's right. So that was the Aldo McGregor.
Yeah, and then he started fucking. Then he kind of just fell off, man. He would win one.
Look what he had to face, dude. He had to go Luke Rockhold straight into Yoel Romero, which back in the day, Yoel Romero was a gosh dang giant.
He's not talked about enough, man.
So, and then he finally got his victory over Kevin Gastelum. Yep, and then he lost. Dominic Reyes lost. I think the Dominic Reyes loss was what set up Dominic Reyes to fight John Jones, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because he beat Chris Weidman, and then after he beat Chris Weidman, he fought John Jones. So he got the title shot after that. That's right.
He's a beast, man. I read two articles. I read one that said he's grateful for his return, and the other one said he's mad about his placement on the card.
I saw that too. I did see that. He was like, I'm disappointed that I'm on the prelims. It's like, dude, where are you gonna be at, dude? Look at the card, bro. You're exactly where you need to be, headlining the prelims.
Dude, there's been other ex-champions that have been on prelims. Like,
100%.
Andrei Arlovski, Robbie Lawler. Like, I mean, I can name so much more.
It's no different than Robbie Lawler headlining the prelims.
It's literally no different at all. And he's gonna have a tough fight.
And if anything, the Robbie Lawler versus I just forgot his name. Who did Robbie Lawler fight again?
Well, I don't know, but he knocked him the fudge out. Dude.
I almost said Kenny Powers, but
Kenny Florian?
No, it wasn't Kenny Florian. Damn it, dude. Who did he? He just fought. I cannot think of this.
Yeah, it wasn't anybody special, I don't think.
No, but he was a veteran too, though. Who are we talking about? Robbie Lawler, right?
Yeah, Nico Price.
Yeah, Nico Price. That's right. So,
yeah, I mean,
but they headlined the prelims. So
yeah,
Chris Weidman, you're where you need to be, buddy. Shut up and welcome back to the UFC. You're lucky you're even getting a shot after being laid off for 2 years and then coming right in and fighting Brad Tavares.
I don't know what his end game is with this, but I mean, I don't see him fighting that much, especially if he loses.
He's a heavy underdog.
Then shit, dude.
Yeah, I know. And then give me a second, Nasty. I'm gonna grab a drink because we're about to get into the main card, baby.
Bro, grab a drink. Throw one to me, man. I'm gonna take a little puff.
Take a little puff. Take a little pass.
Look at Joel's Batman chair. I think he's fucking sick.
Look at this badass cock.
Hey, what's up? Hell yeah, dog.
Oh man.
Well, so dude, this is the song, man. It starts off with a banger, dude. I mean, we've covered a lot of Marlon Vera this past year, man. And he's, a top 6 fighter in the UFC. And he's the first fight.
Top 6 fighter in the UFC?
I mean, in his weight class, in bantam weight.
Bro, I was about to say, what the fuck are you smoking? Blueberry Yum Yum hitting you hard, isn't it, buddy?
Dude, Marlon Vera is definitely a top 3 fighter in the UFC.
No, 100% not. Frito-Lay Cheeto Vera is fighting Pedro Munez right off the rip. Redemption fight for Marlon Vera, man. 100%. If he doesn't win this, I don't see him making a run for anything ever again. There's a lot of stuff on the line for him. One, he wins. Sean O'Malley wins. He might get a title shot. He loses. He might not ever even get a top 5 fight.
Yeah. was looking at that. That's a crazy situation right there, man. Because everyone in the class is already fighting, so that's nuts. I just don't think he's worthy of a shot, bro. I've never been impressed with his performance, like honestly.
Well,
ever.
the only reason that I think I saw a breakdown of it, and it was saying like if Sean O'Malley wins, here's the outcome that could happen. Sterling moves up. Regardless, he moves up a weight class. Sean O'Malley's the champion. Then you go down the list. Merab hurt. Sandhagen hurt. Cejudo hurt.
Yeah.
Then you get down to then you get down and you get like Marlon Vera. There was another one too. Hold on, let me open it up. I'm trying to look at this real quick. Piotr Jan.
I mean,
lost.
That could be Jan's comeback, dude. I would love that.
Nah, wait. What is Piotr Jan? What rank is he? 5th, 6th?
He's number 5.
He's number 5. Okay. Well, no, he's hurt too.
But the thing is, dude, if Umar Nurmagomedov whatever wins, if I see him winning, he's undefeated, dude. Honestly, he would probably be able to jump up to a contending shot,
Yeah, but didn't he just back out for injury?
I think something happened in that fight, right? It was like 2 fights cards ago, right?
Patchy mix.
Cannot remember, man. He just I've had my eye on him for a minute, dude, and I mean he's fucking good.
I mean he's one of those Demogorgon wrestlers.
He is, man. I feel like people are finally learning how to beat their style. It's like they finally started to beat jiu-jitsu. People started countering Muay Thai. Everyone's got to be a hybrid now, and I feel like that. I mean, the thing is, what's crazy, dude? People underestimate these Russians striking too. Like, what the fuck?
See, the Russians, what they need to understand right the fuck now. Let's look at the Olympics, motherfuckers. The USA wrestling dominates the Olympics. So suck these USA nuts. We got it, bitch.
Let's get angle slam, dog.
Brother, look at the history of the Olympics. The Russians have always tried, but the USA always prevails in the Olympics, baby. We are the best wrestlers in the world. So yes, the Dagestanis, they can wrestle. Cool. We'll figure it the fuck out. I bet.
Do you remember that exchange? It was at what's that fighting camp in California, man? Either it was Daniel Cormier. Talking with Khabib.
Yeah.
And he was like, because what happens in the Olympics every year? And he was like, that one guy. What was that wrestler? Who was the best wrestler in the Olympics in the past 10 years?
Well, you have Jordan Burroughs.
He's like, he's destroyed every single one of you.
He's the easily, Russian, dude. Yeah,
he is the Russian killer.
They asked
Russian.
They asked Bo Nickel if Jordan Burroughs, if Islam could beat Jordan Burroughs in a wrestling match, and Bo Nickel said, not even a chance.
Bro, it would be a technical fall, probably.
Dude, Jordan Burroughs is on another level. Gable Stevenson is on another fucking level.
Yeah, yes.
So we have some Olympian wrestlers. USA is the best wrestling country in the world. So back the fuck up.
Yeah, man, we made it an established thing since like the late 90s, man. It's been like, it's us now, and it's now going anywhere else.
Now we dominated, baby. But yeah, I think this is a redemption fight for Chita Vera. I do think he beats Pedro Muniz. Not sure how right now. I'm still thinking about that outcome. I can see him edging out a decision because he is a slow starter. He's a slow starter. But I think he needs this fight to keep himself known again. So what do you think?
I got Chita Vera losing.
Really?
Definitely. And it's probably just out of like ego and hatred and stuff like that. But it is what it is. I'm going to be honest with myself.
I don't hate him, but I don't think he's like as good as people they make him out to be.
I think he's trash, bro.
He's not that good. He is funny though. When he talks and shit, it's kind of funny.
He is, dude.
He is pretty damn funny. But and then we got next fight. So this one's short notice fight. Damon Blackshear comes in on short notice. It's the quickest turnaround in UFC history.
It's insane, dude.
The guy fought 7 days ago, Nick.
Dude, didn't we just cover him?
Yeah, he just fought 7 days ago. Comes off one of the biggest wins in his career. The one of 3 times ever that we've seen a twister submission in the UFC. Dude, and then 7 days later, he's back on the card to fight Mario Batista, who is on a good run.
Mario Batista he's pretty fucking good, dude. This fight is gonna be like a lot better than people think. I'm actually extremely excited.
It's gonna be really good.
Oh, dude, both these guys, they both can submit you, dude. Batista, he's solidified, dude. I know Batista's good. You know Batista's good.
Yep.
But if the fact that Damon is coming back after 1 week, dude, what's at stake here, dude? It's massive for him. It's fucking massive, dude.
Imagine coming back to back. Could you imagine winning 2 fights in a matter of 7 days in the UFC?
Dude, yes, and it'd be 3 fights in 3 months too, man. Like,
that's wild.
Dude, and their last 2 fights have finished people. Like, this is gonna be sick, man. I'm so stoked about this.
He is literally what Terrence McKinney wishes he was.
Dog, dead ass. Let's go. Fuck you, Terrence. Fuck you, Terrence.
Got his ass. Come on, bro. Damar Blackshear, I'm rooting for you, big dog. I like Batista too, but I got Blackshear by submission, 2nd round.
Let's go. Over the Octagon supports this motherfucker, man. We are about this type.
Autobots roll out.
This hype is exciting, dude.
I like Blackshear, man. Blackshear's a beast. Batista's good though too. That should be a really good fight. I'm really, really, really high on that.
Batista's a
all righty, let's get into the nitty gritty, baby. The welterweight fight of the night: Neil Magny versus Ian Gary. Probably the biggest prospect in the UFC right now, I would say.
Behind Bo Nickel, yes.
Yeah, Bo Nickel and Ian Gary, probably. You're right. Bo Nickel, Ian Gary, probably the 2 biggest prospects. Then, obviously, Jack Della is probably up there as well. Not after his last performance, probably not as big, but.
The other lightweight, he's a good prospect. I forget his name, dude. He has one of the quickest hands I've seen, but he just came off a loss to
Rafael Fiziev.
Yeah, I feel like he's a great prospect regardless, man. I know it happened, but he's a good prospect.
So I want to get into this, man. Neil Magny, gatekeeper of the welterweight division for a long time. I have a lot of respect for Neil Magny. He's a veteran. He's been around. He's fought the best. He's won against a few, lost against a lot.
Yeah, man.
So to get a big fight like this, Ian Gary, 12-0, coming off of a couple of big wins. Big win over Daniel Rodriguez, to really set his career into where he wants to be. So he gets a guy like Neil Magny, toughest competition to date.
Yep.
I think that we're going to see 1 or 2 things happen here. Ian Gary's going to either run through Neil Magny like the Ian Gary we've seen, or we see a decision Ian Gary. I don't think Neil Magny wins this fight.
I don't see him winning either, just because, I mean, let's be honest with you, man. Neil Magny's not really a finisher. He hasn't been, like, in years, dude. I've seen him go to decision. I've seen a lot of split decisions with him, dude. I don't think he has that spark in him anymore. But I think he's not a hoe, dude.
No, he's not.
But I think this is going to be one of those things where, since he doesn't have the enthusiasm in him anymore, dude, I think he could get smoked.
I do. After watching that press conference, man, it looked like Ian Gary got under his skin. So. Really? It looked like he pissed him off a little bit. So I don't know, man. I'm excited to see what Neil Magny's going to bring to the table, especially fighting a up-and-comer like Ian Gary, being that he has been the gatekeeper of that division for so long. Because everybody knows, if you want to get into the top 10 of the welterweight division, you got to fight Neil Magny.
Yes, man. I've seen some insane combinations from Ian Gary's past 2 fights that are just the way he corkscrews his fist, dude. The dude's gonna cut you and the dude's gonna drop you, man. I've seen some insane his last fight, dude. He got tested. I don't know if that was first or second fight, but then he comes in next round and just says, "Okay, I'm gonna go to work," and just fucking assassin-like hands, dude. His hands are scary. And he's tall as
yeah, he's tall as fuck. Well, Neil Magny, they're both the same height.
Yeah, Neil Magny, they are, dude. We'll stretch.
When they did the stand-up, when they did the face-to-face, dude, you're just like, oh, shit. Both of these guys are 6'3".
Dude, what if he gets rocked?
What if Neil Magny's able to take him down and control him on the ground?
I don't see it happening, man.
Okay.
I really just think I think Ian Gary's going to be too quick.
Yeah, I do
strong,
too. I do too.
Young.
I do too. I mean, Ian Gary's 25, bro. 25. It's 25 years old. This guy is on another level. Like, could you imagine what you were doing at 25? Would you expect it to be 12-0 in the UFC, fighting a top 10 contender at 25 years old? That's a lot of pressure for a guy that's 25 years old.
It's like John Jones beating up because he's 10 years younger than Rampage Jackson.
Yeah.
Everybody that he fought in that league, I know he cleaned up the whole entire veterans that we love and grew up on. But the thing is, he was 10 years younger.
Yep.
And a lot of fun out of him. And who knows? I mean, Ian Gary could be the next John Jones and start snorting coke, but trying to be like Conor McGregor at the same time.
Dude, he was really trying to be like Conor McGregor. I hope he doesn't snort coke and beat his wife, but,
God, I hope not.
Kudos to whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Which one beat their wife?
John Jones.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Is he still married to her?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Jeez. How bad did he, was it bad?
I don't know. It was allegations. I mean, we all saw Dana White slap his wife in a bar, and he still owns the UFC, so.
That got so not talked about.
It did not. Dude smacked his wife on camera.
I know. And I told you, I called it. Dana White's on cocaine. You can tell by the way he talks.
And it got shoved under the rug, bro. They made that shit disappear.
Dude, I guarantee he spent probably like $2 million to get it off the internet nonstop.
I wonder if I put a tweet out right now and be like, does everybody remember when Dana White slapped his wife?
Knew it, man. I forgot.
Dude. I forgot until literally like 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, he's covering up his cocaine addiction with his hey, Dana White, this is what I'm eating this week. So good. Do you watch those on his?
Oh, his what is it? Fuck It Fridays. That's what he calls it.
We got a hot dog, calzone, macaroni chowder. Everybody, come on. He goes at the time. Fucking good, dude.
He's like, man, I was not expecting this to be so good. Damn, that was good. I've seen him. I've seen him do one. He's like, oh yeah, that shit sucks.
He's flexing his muscles every time.
Hey,
everybody, fucking Fridays. We got a hot dog hamburger.
A hot dog hamburger. Oh shit. But yeah, I'm going to Ian Gary via Inside the Distance. 100%. Co-main event, strawweight title fight. Zhang Weili or Weili Zhang, however they say it. I don't know. It's either revert backwards or forwards. I don't know if they say Weili Zhang or Zhang Weili.
It's got to be Zhang Weili.
Dude, but I've heard Dana White say Weili Zhang.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if it's what are they like the same way? You know how they how you read fucking
graphic novels
backwards and shit? Like maybe you read the name backwards type deal? Manga? Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe you're right. I think you are right.
I really don't know because
his first name in English would be Zwang.
Maybe that's how it is. And that is not in an offensive thing at all. I'm not even trying to be rude about that, so don't take that the wrong way. I'm serious. When you read a manga, you read it backwards. So maybe that's how they read her name because of a cultural thing. I don't know.
Dog, you're right. And mangas are mostly written in China, where she's from.
Is it really?
I mean, every anime I've watched comes out in Chinese first.
Chinese or Japanese?
Japanese, yeah.
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 But she said but she's fighting Amanda Lemos, Brazilian badass. I just don't see a way Lemos gets it done. I think Weili is the next best thing in the women's divisions. All of them. She's the elite, dude. If you've seen her workout videos, you're just, it's like, holy shit, this girl's fucking good.
Yeah, she's one of the few and like intimidating women in the UFC. But one thing about this, dude, everyone forgets, Lemos has won 7 out of her last 8 fights.
Yeah.
She can.
Well, yeah, I know.
I mean, she's good, dude. She's fucking good, man. And I'm not gonna count her out, dude, at all. I mean, she could definitely finish a motherfucker, that's for sure. So, I mean, if I was to bet, I still wouldn't bet on her though.
Nah, I mean, Zhang Weili's only losses have come to Rose.
I would love for Amanda to win, though, dude.
You would?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like she's definitely underdog high as hell right now.
I don't think so, bro. I like Zhang Weili.
I mean, I like it too, dude, but
because I need to see Zhang Weili versus Yan in China main event fight. I need that. That's got to happen. That's good for the sport. Good for the culture. Give us 2 China-bred fighters, 2 women fighting for the title in their hometown. It might actually, knowing how big China is, might turn out. Remember we talked about that earlier in the year.
I forgot about that, dude. And it could be like you said, it could be the most watched ever.
I think it might be because, dude, you got to think, when it comes to cultures, people don't understand that. That's why soccer is the biggest fucking sport in the world. When you start getting into like cultures and sports and countries, think how big China is and how big, that area is. And when it comes to their sports, you put the best woman fighter in the MMA versus another China-born fighter for a title fight. Oh, dude, I could see that shit being huge.
Dude, if you're from China and you're a girl fighter or anybody in China, your 2 favorite fighters, probably these 2 right here.
Yeah.
And they're both at the same exact time.
Yeah.
That's huge, bro. That'd be sick.
That would be sick. I would love to see that. I think that would be huge for the sport.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's like when they do like, when they go to like Mexico or they go to, Brazil and they get, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we haven't seen a China versus China main event. Like, that would be insane.
That'd be wild.
China. Be crazy.
Bro, we got the main fight. This is what the UFC has wanted.
Oh,
this is
baby.
what I wanted. Dana White has wanted this shit. Like, bruh.
This is it.
The hype has been real, man. The hype has been real. It's been entertaining. Dude, there's nobody like him. And I love it that he gets this opportunity to do this. I mean, his only loss is to fucking Chito Vera.
Yeah.
Which I hated. That's why I hate Chito Vera. And honestly, you can watch that Yan fight again. That was crazy for me to call. But dude, it's been so long since he's fought. Like, it's almost been a year. Like, we've needed this. And it's title shot.
It's already almost been a year.
Yeah, dude. And
damn.
I mean, dude, we haven't got to cover him on over the octagon yet. And I've been so fucking pissed.
Holy shit, we haven't got to cover Sean O'Malley. Yeah, damn, I feel like we've done this 3 times already. Yeah,
man. I mean, I wish we've been talking about him. It's like it's the guy we wanted to see fight and everything like that.
Wow. That Yoda Yan fight was last year. Damn, time has flown, bro.
Time has flown, dude.
That was on the Oliveira Makhachev first fight. That was last year?
October,
holy
dude.
Shit. Damn, the time is flowing really fast. My God.
Yeah, dude.
But yes, Sean O'Malley, I'm going to say this right now. The whole world won't admit this, but the whole world wants to see Sean O'Malley kick or knee Aljo's face in.
I would love to get a spinning back kick, dude. Followed by
I would love to see Sterling go in for a takedown and then eat Sean O'Malley's knee right to the chin.
Oh my God, I'm about to fucking morph up, dog.
I'm about to fucking morph.
I think it's gonna happen, man. I'm telling you, dude.
I'm about to get yelled at probably for doing that. I probably just woke my daughter up. Fuck it.
What up, Kata? Dude, I'm telling you, I'm calling it, dude. And I know you're thinking that he's gonna get grabbed and all this stuff, but I think Sean O'Malley has been fucking working on his grappling, dude, working on his takedown defense, dude. Like, I see Sean O'Malley taking it in the second, bro. For some reason, I feel it so fucking hard, dog. No,
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sterling is good. He's good. He's good. And not only is he good, but fuck, Nick, I couldn't bet this fight. Like, if you gave me $1,000 and told me that I had to bet this fight, I would obviously put it on Aljamain Sterling because I think he's the better. I think he's the better all around. But if you said, like, maybe my degenerate side would put it on fucking Sean O'Malley. If you gave me the money, I would probably put it on Sean O'Malley via TKO.
Yeah, I got it in the second, man. This is my boy Naruto about to fucking beat up Sasuke's bitch ass.
Because let's be real here. There's no way he submits Aljamain Sterling.
Cut that shit out. My cat is hyping right now.
There's no way he submits Aljo.
Oh, fuck no. No way. I don't know, dude. He got Macaroni Gomi. What's up?
And there's no way that he edges out a decision against Aljo.
The only way he's going to win is by finishing him. There's no way possible, man. And I see it happening the second or fourth.
You heard it here first, folks. Yeah. Nick Nasty's parlay of the week. Nick Nasty's play of the week. Sean O'Malley via TKO in the second or fourth round. There you go.
Man, mark my words, dog.
Man's never laid a bet down in his life, but he's confident in it.
I'm about to spark up 9 bleezies when that bet wins.
Dude, let me let you know. If people tell that bet and it hits, we're all sparking up bleezies in this shit.
Can we do it on the podcast?
Absolutely, we can.
Let's go, dog. Okay, now.
Cheers.
I might rap.
Hell yeah. Maybe we'll get our first exclusive Nick Nasty rap album. Oh, speaking of rap albums, 2 weeks?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yes. All right, guys. We'll be doing a podcast playing some Nick Nasty next week. So stay tuned. Can't wait for that.
It's rock, rap, indie, country, love. It's 10 years in the making for this album. It's gonna be sick.
If you guys don't know, this is the most diverse man on the planet when it comes to his music abilities. So, but Nasty, Sean O'Malley via TKO. We all want to see it. Aljo, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but I think Aljo is gonna take the victory. But I'd love to see Sean O'Malley win. That's just me.
God, if he does that, then Sean Strickland somehow gets a lucky knockout. The UFC is gonna be insane.
Could you imagine Sean O'Malley and Sean Strickland champion?
Press conference with those two having the belt, talking their shit. Oh my God, I would. Dog, that'd be a party. I'd throw a party. I'd throw the biggest party for the press conference.
That shit would be great, dude. But Nasty, it's 9/11 on the money. I know you got to run, brother. I know you got a meeting to get to. Nasty, I appreciate you jumping on. Another week, another good week down, another good fights ahead of us. Shout out to everyone who supports us. We really appreciate everything you guys do for us. Again, I'm still working on the fucking merch. I'm trying to perfect this shit as much as possible. I don't want to put out no bullshit basic merch. I really want to take my time and put some good stuff out there. So if you're a fighter out there in the world, I want to create patches for your gis and your fight shorts. That's one of my most important things I want to create, because why are we an MMA podcast if we don't have merch that involves fighters? You know what I'm saying? I want to get the fighters involved. Mike, good luck on your fight this weekend. We'll have hoodies, t-shirts, all this shit coming for us. So if you want to support us, that'll be the best way, because all the things we make, if we make money from these merch, everything we make is going to go right back into the podcast. You know, none of this is pocketed money. It's going right back into upgrading our equipment, helping us, get better quality, help Nick Nasty finally get a mic and maybe a fucking decent setup so we can sound better.
I'm moving on Tuesday, man. So I think I'm just gonna be at your house the rest of the time doing it. And I got an idea for the merch, by the way, man. I want some DX font dripping with like some bad handwriting.
I've thought about it too.
Not good handwriting, like bad handwriting. Over the octagon, dripped up. Wear that on a gi. Ooh, I'd be like, yeah, this dude might sub me.
Right. But anyways, thanks again, everyone. We'll be back for the Fight Companion tomorrow night. So tune in. Me and Murky will be back on the Fight Companion. Big announcement going to come during the Fight Companion involving my boy Murky. So stay tuned to that. We'll be live tomorrow night. We'll catch you guys on our next full YouTube video next Wednesday, where we discuss the recap of this fight and then all of the upcoming fights to come. All the upcoming fights are all early in the morning too, so can't wait for that shit, brother. Nasty, be easy, baby. I will see you next week, brother. Enjoy your camping trip, bro.
Definitely, man. I'm going to be watching it. Have a good one.
Peace out, dog.